Not only has Greg Garrett, who's been involved since the beginning, successfully stolen $52 billion dollars with a B, stealing our housing funding from 25,000 members. Greg, you stole the housing money from 25,000 members, which should have been 350,000 apiece to pay not only the full amount of property, but transfer taxes, land fees, everything. That's what it was for. To lift us out of poverty and give us a restart. That's what it was for. And you made sure that did not happen based on racial profiling, whereby you said that all Métis Nation people in Ontario are too drug addicted, alcoholic, uneducated, lazy, not motivated, and just incompetent. They couldn't possibly look after their own house. And if they can't look after their own house, they can't look after their own council. So I'll be the president. I'll tell you how rules you're going to follow. And your history be damned. Your history be damned. Your cultural history be damned. Because I, Greg Garrett, am making the call. I always wondered how Margaret Froese stayed in so long, you know? But there's this thing, is if you get denied, because you're not, you can reapply. So as long as you have an application in process, well then you can, yeah, you're nothing, you know? And once you're denied, you're gone. That's the way it should be. None of this president for 20 years, new house, new car, new garage, a couple hundred acres of hunting acreage in north of North Bay, and another 150 over in Timmins. Yeah, like, and our people are still living on the street without even a fucking single person from the nation on the streets looking for our people. Not a single person from the nation getting a hold of our people and bringing us together into one group. Not a single person making sure that we all get our voyageurs so that we're not getting the news of a meeting in Thunder Bay 6 months after it happened. You know, you are so corrupt, it makes me want to puke. Because I look at you, Greg Garrett, and I see my housing money stolen. And I see you responsible, Greg Garrett. I look at you and I see the money that was granted to you to have the power to traditionally distribute, to allow me to buy into a franchise or any other business outlet that I wanted to, up to $500,000. And I see you as the man that stole that from me, Greg Garrett, specifically. Yeah. And I see the money that my children should have been able to access to go to school, but were denied because their cards weren't completed yet. Yeah, I see you as the guy who denied my kids' school funding. I see you as the guy that interfered with my own personal training funding. I see you as the guy who's the head of fuck them all. They're not getting nothing. Yeah, I see you as the head of that, Greg. I don't just see you as the head of that, I know you are. You know? You think I don't know what Biwabin was? You think I didn't sit there and watch the whole community around Biwabin say they wish they were the president so that they could take everything like everybody else is taking everything? And then it changes to Métis Nation. And Greg becomes an elected president even though he's not a citizen. Now he's in the position to do everything he wanted to do at Biwabin. Except now it's from the government and there's more money. We're going to use it. We're going to use policy to deny every one of your human rights. That's what Métis Nation self-governance is. An entire policy written to underwrite your right as a Métis citizen to be a fucking human being and be treated as such. No. You are only what Greg Garrett appoints you to be. You are only what Margaret Froese appoints you to be. These people are not citizens. If they were, Why would they do this to their children? No. These people are thieves, imposters, and they're 75% finished stealing our nation.